Yo, what's up? I'm back. Just had a break. Yeah, thought I'd come back on for a bit. Let me just sort this out real quick. All right. Bear with me a second. So, yeah, I just did a little leg workout thingy. Not a whole lot, but yeah. Sometimes I like to just do what they call mini workouts or micro workouts. Sometimes I might do 2 or 3 of those in a day or something, and just I just find it can be just I don't know, just easier to kind of just stick to when you do it like that. Sometimes you just kind of spontaneously think, oh yeah, let's just do a little workout. It just mentally, when you break it up, it just makes it more manageable, I think. How you doing, Ronnie? Hope you're well. Good to see you. Right. So that's sorted. So hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in here. Right. Go in a second. Let's get the other one up. Everybody doing okay? Right. Let's just sort this out. So, we all right, everybody? Hey, Ronnie. Yeah. Ronnie C. Ronnie Coleman. Yeah. I had to check to see what's going on with him, because last time I saw he was trying to recover from some injury or something. He had something to do with his spine or something like that. Hello, Mobashir. How you doing? Hope you're well. I'm all right, thank you. How are you doing? Hope everyone's well. So yeah, just Ronnie Coleman. Was it 8-time Mr. Olympia or something like that? He's just he won Mr. Olympia a lot, didn't he? Yeah, but it's that's the thing. It's you could have just gave up sooner and just kind of focus on his health, but he wanted to just keep going and going. And hello, can you smile for me real quick? All right, so yeah, it's just, what's the aim of this live? We just like to come and chat and stuff. Not really have a specific aim other than just kind of just talking different things, different topics. I like to kind of, hello, Ankush Bizwaz. Oh, thank you. I get a lot of compliments and stuff. We also get a lot of people trying to compare me to famous people and stuff. So yeah, so that's the thing with these lives, is that you never know what people are going to say, but some of it's good, some of it not so good. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. Anyway, we've got 14 people in the house. How you doing, everybody? Oh, thank you, Mabashir. Hello, David. How you doing? Hope you're well. So yeah, the aim's just to chat, just have open conversations, as it says, live, open discussion, real-time conversations on community Q&A. So people can ask questions and stuff. They can, as long as it's nothing too personal or anything like that. If you want to ask something about, if you have any sort of thing that you're wondering, if you anything that to do with health, fitness, anything like that, that would be great, because I've been into health and fitness for a while. So are you a microwave? Why? Another lazy stream about absolutely nothing, and he wonders why the channel isn't doing well. Why are you even here? Why don't you just go away? Probably doing better than your channel, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, just go away then if you've got nothing to say, you know? As I say, if you've got nothing good to say, then don't say anything. How are you doing, Jenny? Thank you for the likes. Hope you're doing well. So, yeah, let's go and have a look at that cat person. Who is it? Let's have a look. There's even some, you know, let's have a look. 4 subscribers. Yeah, I don't know. Hello, Indigo. Your depression, yeah, what's going on about? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm on TikTok as well, Black Cat. Alex says, here we go. My sports roundup. I don't know. It's just people start, taking the piss in here and I just can't be asked with it. So I don't know if I got rid of you because of what you were saying or what. I don't even know. Sometimes I can't even remember who I've timed out. And Conor McGregor, I fight the fucking, guy and, I'll fucking beat him. He's a, you know, I just kind of, put him to the fucking ground. That sort of thing. I don't know. Was that any good? I don't really know too much about Conor McGregor. I just know that he's a fighter and is pretty good from what I've heard. But I've also heard that there's some people better than him as well. Hello, only me. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. When I ask a question, how we can speak like a native speaker? What's that? What do you mean? I mean, psychiatric patient. Oh, it was awful. Oh, really? Whatever. Anyway. Lie, tap, go sleep, what do you mean? I don't know what's going on here. It's just trolls again, isn't it? Oh, goodness. I don't know, guys. It's been a bit of a mess. Yeah, it's just suddenly started getting all these trolls and stuff. But I suppose it's better than having nobody watching, I guess. It's gone down to one person apparently now. I don't know what's going on. This keeps going all over the place. But anyway, it is what it is. So, yeah. But it's still more than probably what that person has watching, isn't it? So they'll just want to be negative, but then they don't, do anything to actually, better themselves, do they, Anyway, whatever. Everybody okay today then? Hope everyone's well. Share the live out if you can. Thank you for the follow. I am an Aries. Hello, JJBB. Nah, I'm in your mama's house. Hi, Karen. How's it going? Hope you're all well today. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. Where are you from? What's your name? Yeah. Hello, user. Vera Alicia. How you doing? Lucia, I mean, how you doing today? Hope all is well. Thank you for the follow, Victoria. How are you? Welcome in here. That's kind. What's kind? Hello, Westy. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. I'm fine. I'm all right. Thank you. Hello from Indonesia, says Andani. Nice to meet you, Andani. Where's your New Year goal? I mean, we're like, what? It's over 2 weeks into the new year. Are we still talking New Year's? Or I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to just keep progressing with what I've been doing, really. Workouts, trying to get stronger, fitter, try and grow the channel that I'm doing. Generally just try and keep trying to improve on things really. By the end of the year, I want to probably try and get to like 10 pull-ups. But yeah, I'm from the UK. Where are you from? I hope everyone's well today. Yeah. Nicholas Gundu from Romania. Oh yeah, I'm from Romania as well. Top G. Did you join Real World University? You're going to compete in Mr. Olympia. No, I'm not going to compete in Mr. Olympia. You would have to probably have like a bunch of roids, wouldn't you, to do that? I think. Why? Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen, is it? Anyway. Yeah, I know you're all just taking the piss. Okay. Are we all right, everyone? Hope everyone's having a great day today. We're about in the UK. York. Breathe air. That's what he says, doesn't he? Yeah. Like vaping is so dumb. Breathe air. Yeah, I remember he did one about vaping or something. It's like, yeah. What are your thoughts on vaping, anyway, guys? I mean, some say, well, it's not as bad as smoking, so it can be good for people trying to get off it. But then, I think the problem is when it becomes this trendy thing for like kids to start doing. And like, oh, it's not that bad for you. It's just, they start getting into vaping and it seems to be like, I don't know. What do you think, guys? Not too far away. Why? Where are you from? Hi, Spresim Samana. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Yeah, it's like, I don't know. They push all these like things out, and it's like, oh, it's not that bad. It's like, but the thing is, we don't know really. It's like it took a long time for him to even realize that smoking was bad. So thank you for the follow, Jen. Okay, I'm getting rid of the. Vaping is very, very slow killing yourself, while cigarettes is slow killing. So what you're saying is that it's just a slower way to. Or Cleethorpes. Oh yeah, I was talking earlier about Grimsby. It's one of the worst places I've ever been to. Absolutely miserable. So that's why it's called Grimsby. Hello, Tofu. I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing? That's why it's called Grimsby. Where am I from? I live in York, England. Well, I used to live in Blackburn, so yeah, but Grimsby is called Grimsby because it's so grim and miserable. The place is just an absolute dump. Needs more juice, says yeah. All right. Yeah. Way slower, but still killing you. Yeah. It's just that, it seems to be trendy for these kids to do it. And I don't know. Hi there. Good day. Good to see you. And I'm waking up and trying to distract myself from some stress. We've always known smoking is bad. And by the way, the first time or two we chatted, you understood or took the effort to. So ironic that you're talking about vaping as my friend who looks like you vapes. Oh, really? Yeah. Thank you for following, G. Hello, Davis. Oh, really? So that's the thing. It's just you get like, kind of people, not young people getting into vaping at a very young age, and it's like a bit concerning, really, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, Sheila, because it's like they probably wouldn't get into smoking so much now, but it's like there's a big like vaping culture, and I heard some horrible things like popcorn lung in some cases, and depending on the ones that you get, some are worse than others. Apparently, some brands of it can, depending on what ingredients that they put in them and stuff. Just got to be careful. Hello, Vanji, how you doing? You can barely bloody read, lol. Okay, yes. Bad on a real note though. I'm 22. I started at 12. Yeah. Do I watch sports? Not really. I'm not really into like team sports personally. I like watching stuff to do with like fitness and that sort of stuff. Like I like watching like calisthenics and like parkour kind of stuff like that, like gymnastics, that type of stuff really. But I'm not really I don't watch competitive sports. I think a lot of it just looks boring to me personally, but I don't know. Um it is hard to kick to. Yeah, yeah. Would you say vaping is vaping harder to come off than smoking? I'm wondering. Let's have a look. Is vaping harder to give up than smoking? Let's see what it says about this, right? It says quitting vaping is often considered harder for many than quitting smoking because vapes can deliver higher, faster nicotine doses, create discrete habits, and lack standardized cessation aids. Though both are very challenging due to nicotine's powerful psychological hold, with success relying heavily on strong support NRTs and behavioral strategies to break routines, while smoking has well established quitting methods. The newer nature of vaping means fewer specific guidelines, though through gradual reduction and managing psychological dependence are key for both. So yeah, so that's the thing. It's that because it's newer, we don't really have the established ways to get off it. So hello, Milagro, how you doing? Yeah. So you get in it like people getting addicted to vaping, and then it's like they can be stuck on it for life, pretty much. Hello, Milagro, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's like people just want to kind of think, oh yeah, it's okay and whatever, and it's a lot safer. Well, I mean, it might be somewhat safer, like someone we were saying, but like I said, that can be very addictive, and I was saying even more addictive than smoking in some cases, and harder to get off. So anyway, yeah, that's that. So oh, Alberta, eh? I'm from Alberta, eh? There's this guy from Alberta in Canada. His name is Jordan Peterson. He sounds like Kermit the Frog. It's like a sad Kermit the Frog. What the hell are we gonna do without men? Oh goodness. Thank you, Milagro. Anyway, I'm working to do some fun interviews on what's that? I don't know what that is. Well, informative on music. I did a wee update about this last night on live. What's your other YouTube handle? Dwighty decides what you mean. YouTube handle at Jamie Brown JB. Is that what you mean? I don't know what you mean, but I couldn't exist without men law. What do you mean? Are you on about like now some might say, oh well they just need it you don't need to have all these men because they can just produce all this sperm or whatever and like they're just a sperm donor or something like that. Whereas a woman needs to carry a baby or something. That's what some of these people will say is that women are more important. But I would argue that men are what actually like help to keep society going and build society up. Anyway, Zelensky. Oh no. Hello, Alan. Hello, Russia. How you doing? Hope everyone's well. Welcome in here, everybody. Share the live if you can, please. If you're new here, please subscribe. Well, Alan's comment. I don't know what the hell is going on with some of these people. I think they're just just doing that on purpose, Yeah. So they've got nothing better to do with their life, I guess. But it is what it is. Hello, Lady Diana. Good to see you. How are you doing? Hello, RTX Miller. No, I live in England. Thank you for the follow, Nang. I don't know why people seem to assume I'm from Eastern Europe or something. I don't know. I mean, British people, the thing with British people is they come in all shapes and sizes. It's like, yeah. Hello, Sweater Junior. How you doing? I mean, like, I don't know, British people. There's a lot of people in Britain who look different to each other. I don't know. It's just, I don't know what you mean. How do I look foreign? I don't know. I think I look pretty British to me. I don't know. Um, how to stop watching you, or go away if you don't want to watch. You know. How do I sound European? I sound British. Hello, Roger. Oh yeah, cowboy. Oh yeah. I think my voice is also suited to like crooner songs as well. Hello, KM. How you doing? Where are you from? I'm from the UK. Where are you from? KM. Hope you well today. Yeah, UK is in Europe, so yeah. Well, it's not part of mainland Europe, but it's still in Europe. Tired of work. Okay, fair enough. No, I don't support any team. Enrique. Is that Enrique? I can be your hero, baby. Oh goodness. Yeah, crooning. You're like, yeah, that's. I mean, it's like Frank Sinatra, that kind of stuff. I think because they have a deeper voice or something, and like I'm kind of suited to that style, I guess. It's like when I try to go higher pitched, it can be a bit difficult. Hello, Gold. Yeah, I can see that comment. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. Not right now. I'm not really in the mood to do that. I'm mainly just going here to chat, really. But anyway, I'm not really in the mood for singing right now. I don't know. Hope everyone's doing well today. Anyway, hello, study with Shabazz. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Hello, Gold. Are you from Denmark? Oh yeah, you're a Denmarkian. I remember someone was calling them Denmarkians or something. It's Danish. Hello, Titaleo. How you doing? Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Yeah. Where are you at again? I don't think anyone would move to the UK for the weather, would they? Yeah, UK is not known for having the best weather, is it? Let's face it. Oh, thank you for subbing Study with Shabazz. Nice one. Yeah, it's like UK. Well, it's actually not too bad today, to be fair. It's been a bit cold this time of year, but most days it's not been too bad. No, they're Denmarkian. I don't know. It's just yeah, Danish. It's like if someone's from like the Netherlands, they call them Dutch. It's like why do they call them Dutch? Where does Dutch come from? Like, I mean, why is it? Why don't they call them Netherlandish or something or Netherlandians? That would sound a bit odd, I guess, wouldn't it? I'm a Netherlandian. or a Hollandian, or I'm Hollandish. Like, why do they call it Dutch? Where does that come from? Dutch. Where does the name Dutch come from? Denmark, how do you feel about Trump? Oh, yeah. Live in Rockford Hills, Los Santos, Southern San Andreas. All right, like in the game, it's a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that. As for what's that? Hello, Abigail Sampson. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Nice to meet you. Hope you've had a good day today. Hello, Jay. How you? Welcome in. Dutch comes from. You mean Deutsch? It's like you've got Dutch and then you've got Deutsch, like Deutschland, Germany. I'm all right, thank you. Yeah, nice to meet you. So, where are you from, by the way? Where's everybody from? If you haven't already said. So is that Deutschland or something? Hello, Addy. Are you from British Army or Amri? Thank you for the rose tattoo. Hello, so Abigail's from Nigeria. Cool, nice to meet you. Oh yeah, I'll have to check it out at some point. Oh, you've been working out. What's that? Do you prefer working out at home machines or being at the gym? Um, well, I don't have a lot of equipment here, so I just go to the gym when I want to use equipment and stuff. Um, but yeah, I just did a little like home leg workout thingy earlier. I kind of mixed some like kind of plyo stuff and um, yeah, kind of. I did like the switch jumping lunges. They're quite a good one for legs. Army mate, I'm from Liverpool, serving in the SAS. Okay, Liverpool mate. I'm from Liverpool. What Chinese are you going? Yeah, I'm just messing around in it. I'm alright, thank you, LLZ. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Hello, hang on. Hello, Thugsy S. Is that what you saying? Who are you talking to? That's good to hear. What's your name? Yeah. Okay, and everyone. Birthday shout out to my little bro. I'll go. There we go again. Just go. Can not in SAS. Okay, then. Fair enough. Yeah, I thought you were being serious for a second or something. I don't know. It's hard to know if people are being serious sometimes. I'm doing fine, thank you. You want to know what, Abigail? What do you want to know? I want to know if you be my girl. Oh, God. I don't know. It's something to do with the army, I think, isn't it? SAS. SAS. I don't know. Everybody okay then? Welcome in here. Hi, Angie. How you doing? Hi, Jingle. Where am I from? UK. Let's think of some fun things it could be, and then what it actually is. SAS lol. I don't know. It's secret army service, special army service. Jingle. Hello. How you doing? It's not Christmas anymore. Jingle. Jingle bell. Jingle bell. Oh God. Jingle bells. Batman smells. Yeah. Am I single? Yeah. Why? Why asking? Hello, Manex. Not. What does? I don't know what that is. Sorry. That's that. Just some of your comments are hard to read. Hello, Rhyme Kids 52. Oh, really? I don't know what that looks like. You're trying to say because I'm like buff or something? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh yeah, I don't know. Jingle's just someone on TikTok right now. Yeah, yeah. Special airborne services as special forces unit of British. Oh yeah. Reminds me that if anyone ever watched Mock the Week where they'd have like some like abbreviation and they'd have to guess what it is. That's abbreviated and it's quite funny, like some of the answers that they would come out with. Has anyone ever watched the show Mock the Week? If you're from the U, oh yeah, Grimsby Town. Oh god, special something with a song. What do you mean? Go and work in a movie. Oh really? Are you saying I should work in a movie? Who's Joe Root? Don't know who that is. I knew somebody with the last name Root, but yeah. My grandma died soon, so okay. I'm gonna have to just like get rid of this one. Hello, Eris Sire. Yeah, I am. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Favorite movie? I don't know really. Like I said the other day, I can appreciate stuff like Avatar, but hello, JLC Worship. How are you doing? What does JLC stand for? Or it's a cricketer. I don't know, but it's just they were just saying some stuff that I had to just get rid of that. Thank you for likes, Fu. How you doing? Hope all is well. Good afternoon to you all. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. We're at 12 on YouTube now, so getting a bit busier, isn't it? Okay, Alex, can you just like do one? Just been coming in here and just talking shit. Oh, thank you, Ryan Kids. Howdy, how are you? I'm doing fine, thank you. Where are you from? Is howdy, partner? Hello, Carol, good to see you again. No, I'm not going to do that, Eris, or Iris, however it's pronounced. Is it Iris or... So you feeling great? I'm okay. I mean, yeah, I'm feeling okay. Probably gonna go to the gym later. I might do like the upper body stuff there and like kind of hello glory. How you doing? Might do some TRX stuff later. So TRX rows, TRX bicep curls, that kind of stuff. Yeah. You can work a lot of your body with just the TRX straps. Yeah, yeah. No, I think they were being sarcastic, you know? No, I'd rather not personal questions, sorry. Hi Debs, how you doing? You okay? No personal questions, please. Yeah. What's your religion? I don't have a religion. I'm not a religious person. Yeah. What about you? Are you religious? I just feel like religions are very divisive and I don't know. Thank you for the follow, teacher Angeline. I don't know. What is it then? You know? It's just if it's too personal, I'm not going to answer it. It's just, I don't know, but you can ask whatever. Hello, Sylvain. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Am I a believer in the afterlife? Well, it goes back to the whole religion thing. I mean, I have no reason to believe in that, but thank you for the follow, Sylvain. I like to think that there could be something after death, but what, I don't know. But I just, um, the idea of nothingness is something that would be quite a scary thought, but it's, yeah, that's, you know what I mean? Hello, Snowflake and Striving. Yeah, I know it's a lot of people preaching religion. Hello, Sky. If anyone's new here, please subscribe to the channel. Um, yeah, the religion stuff, it just gets a bit draining sometimes. The US national debt is over $77 trillion as of early 2026. That is fake news. It's not $77 trillion. Where did you get that from? Was that CNN or MSNBC? That is fake news. I bet you're a Democrat, are you? We have a great economy. We are doing great. We're doing fantastic, tremendous. Hello, One Dark Rep. How you doing? Hope you well. Hello, Barnyard. How you doing today? Hope all is well. War is coming. War. Baba Vanga's 2026 predictions foresee dramatic shifts in global power, potential war in the East, alien contact in November. Could that be some friggin' Project Bluebeam shit, though? I don't know. There's a thing called Project Bluebeam where it's like some people are saying that they could stage an alien invasion or something. So I don't know whether that's what's going to happen, where it's some fake thing. I'm thinking to myself, if there is aliens, why haven't they already come here? I don't know. I don't really get what people going about UFOs, but it's like, why haven't any of them landed? Like, why have they all just fucked off and not come here? Like, as the government threatened them or something? I don't know. What is going on? Why have none of them, you know, I don't know. I'm sure you do pretty well for yourself in many ways. Okay, thank you. I do busking, Greg, and yeah, but good be getting back into it soon, probably. What's that? You're from Bali? Oh, cool. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Hope you're having a good day today. What's everybody up to today then? Yeah. Anyone got any plans for the rest of the day? A lot ironic. Oh wow, he got that one fast. Unless there's a mod here I don't see. I just delete comments. There's just some like dodgy accounts in here, so I just get to it quickly usually. Thank you for follow deck. But yeah, I don't have any mods currently in the live. So yeah, I just have to kind of deal with it myself for now. Glad your chat is working for some. It's been wonky. Oh no, why has it been wonky for some? Thank you for follow cloth. I'm good, mate. Just got off work. Okay, yeah, did you get up to much today then? Are you going to the gym today? I think I'm going to go later. Yeah, I did a little bit of leg workout earlier, but I'm going to do some more stuff later. I'm going to do some upper body. I'm going to do. Hello, Quinn. What's that? On the 4th of June 2009, watch this guy beat. Oh, the fuck. Can we just like. If you think I'm boring, then why do you come in here then? You know? I don't get it. Like, what? If you really think I'm that boring, then why are you here then? Just, jog on then, Hello, Lou. How you doing? So, yeah, so we're doing the gym stuff later. Yeah, just have a drink. I wanted to block that guy. Yeah, I'll just get rid of it, If people are going to come in and say that, I'll just get rid of the comments and stuff, just any negative crap like that, hello, aesthetic. Not hours, one or two, okay. Aesthetic, oh, thank you. You're still there, one dark rep. Yeah. So how's you were saying you were doing some not what is it called, personal training thing or something. So how's that going? Um Right. Yeah, off to gym soon, mate. Shoulders and tries tonight. Oh yeah. Yeah. I do usually full body stuff, but I was there the other night and I went really hard with it, and yeah. But I'm going out again later. Let's say like maybe a couple of days to recover from that. So yeah, depends on how hard you go, really, doesn't it? If you're doing like full body workouts, you probably shouldn't like go too many sets on each exercise because that can then lead to just a lot of fatigue. Thank you for follow Essex Paranormal. How you doing? Are you high IQ? I'd have never tested it. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna do like yeah, so I might do some. I don't know whether to do weighted push-ups later and do some of that. So I'll put like a plate on my back or something and just use that as some extra resistance. Maybe do a few pull-ups and stuff like that. Just yeah. So it was only like a few months ago. I've only just started being able to do full range of motion pull-ups properly. So yeah. Hi Yvonne, how you doing? Pick, hello. Bro, my girlfriend keeps oh god, here we go. Okay, see you later, aesthetic. Yvonne, hi. Yeah, full body is good. When I did combat sport, we used to train full body for conditioning. Yeah, it's just hello, mens. It's just like if I'm training each body part, then what's going to happen is if I go really hard, then like for example, if I go really hard with say leg training, then you can end up with like DOMs the day after. I don't want to train so hard to where I'm going to end up with DOMs because it's not good when you're like that when it's just not really because to me fitness is about being able to just be kind of feel your best all the time. But then if you train a particular muscle to a point where it feels sore for the next 2 3 days, that to me isn't really fitness. I don't know. Sometimes I love to do back and legs. I guess it depends on how hard you train it, but yeah. How tall am I? 6'4". Have you ever tried doing ring workouts or TRX workouts? Because you can do quite a few things just from that. Like, and pretty much train your whole body just using that. Because depending on what angles you're using and stuff, and you can make it harder, make it easier. So I can do triceps on that. Tricep, like they're a bit like skull crushers, like try overhead tricep extensions, that kind of thing. And what I would do is when I get to like towards the end of the range of motion, I would twist like that to get the full range of motion. Let's get Greenland. Because yeah, range of motion is important because that way you're not leaving anything out. It's like it would be like doing bicep curls and just doing the bottom range. Like you're probably not gonna. You want to go right up to the top and get the full squeeze. And the thing is, there's this whole stretch mediated hypertrophy, and I think there's some muscles that I think that respond better to squeeze and like kind of shortened, and where some muscles respond better to lengthen. So it's like people have just got to find what you know through experience. It's like okay, well, yeah. Anyway, for me, TRX is great for mind to muscle. Yeah, because you are the resistance on that. It's like you've got to try and make sure that you are intentional about it because you're not using external loads, you're using your own resistance. So it's like if I'm doing rolls and stuff, I want to make sure I'm not like gonna release that tension at the bottom, because that's the mistake that some people make with it, where they're like, when they get same with like Y raises and face pulls and things like that, they're like losing the tension at the bottom and then kind of like using momentum to get them up. So there's no time under tension there, basically. Definitely, I love to do the movement. Close my eyes and imagine you think to the muscle. Try and get inside the muscle using the brain. Yeah, it's all about like, yeah, in a sense that kind of is like a manifestation sort of thing where you are able to kind of put your mind to something. You're able to then get that muscle to activate something in your body. It's all about focus. And yeah, thank you for the follow, team Chiz Me Lovers. How you doing? Thank you for the hot me. So yeah, so do bicep curls. You can even do like kind of, I've even tried doing cross body. There's different variations you can do with it. Hang on, what's going on? Hang on. Anyway, thank you for the roses, team Chiz Me Lovers. Sorry for my spelling and punctuation. I'm dyslexic. That's okay. Yeah. So yeah, so do like bicep curls, hammer curls, even pelican curls. I've tried doing that before. There's even a way to do lateral raises. If what you would do is this is if you're using a. The thing is, you're probably better off doing it with a low anchor point. You can actually do different stuff with a low anchor point. Because if I was doing a low anchor point, I can actually abduct my shoulders without having to bend my back, because it has to do with the in terms of the angle relative to the it's all kind of hello low key Jenny, how you doing? So exactly how you did the dips, but in the mind really get in the muscle. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Just that's what it's all about. Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different variations that you can do with them, and it's pretty much it's kind of becomes like a kind of weight machine in a sense because of the yeah. I even actually tried doing things with like a lat pull down machine. I actually did bicep curls on a lat pull down machine. I don't know if you saw the video, but I think they call them overhead bicep curls. So it kind of looks like an overhead tricep extension, but it's the opposite way around. So instead of lifting your triceps up, you're actually um, pulling, it's like you're pulling down basically with your biceps. So that's the overhead bicep curl. Okay, RH 6761 67. Why am I doing it now? Fuck's sake. Uh, anyway, so yeah, it's but yeah, the thing is, right, there is a bit, probably can be a bit gimmicky where people have like all these different variations of exercises. Maybe just pick a couple of different exercises for each body part. You don't need to like have 5, 10 different exercises for each body part. You don't need to have, oh, preacher curls, incline curls, fucking spider curls, the list goes on. It can get a bit yeah. I need to make videos again. People have different styles and it's good to show. Yeah, no. I mean, it can be good to add different ones in for variety, just to spice it up a bit, but you don't need to have like 10 different bicep exercises, 5 different, lat exercises. I mean, 7 different fucking quad exercises. It's just, you know, it's just not necessary. All it's going to do is just fry people's brains, and they're going to be like, huh? Because that's the thing when you're watching these science-based powerlifting. I mean, it's cool and all that, but I think the problem is when the weight classes get really high and people start adding on like loads of body fat to try and get into the highest weight class. and that's where people, you see them getting like these big bellies and stuff, because it's sort of like, yeah, it can give them kind of a bit of leverage on certain exercises, but it's not a healthy sport to be doing at that point, is it? So I don't do variants, but the squeeze style and temp and control is a big factor. You can try different things, yeah, like but yeah, like biceps, they seem to respond a lot to squeeze, like really squeezing at the top. Raven says, "How do you feel when Trump was presented the Nobel Peace Prize?" I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, uh, variety is a spice of life. Yeah, yeah. That's why I like to mix things in. Like I've done different leg exercises, like alternating jump lunges. I've done different types of like lunges and squats, different variations of that. I've started doing Cossack squats. They're good for like mobility. Um, yeah, sort of kind of more like a mobility exercise, really. But you do get some. I suppose there might be a way to like increase the maybe if you use like a weighted vest or something, and you could like add some resistance. Um, yeah, powerlifting is way A to B, but the money is controlling and really squeezing to get muscle to grow. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to powerlifting, you want to actually do things in the most efficient way. So you actually trying to make the exercise as easy as possible by leveraging as many muscles as you can. Whereas when it comes to bodybuilding, it's all about isolating and trying to, well, not always isolating necessarily, but you're trying to like make the exercise intentionally difficult by doing things like full range of motion, or doing things such as um, really kind of like making sure that you're doing things with good form, you're not arching your back and things like that. Thank you for the rose, Bub. It's hi Una, good to see you. Yes, yeah, bro. As long as you do every exercise like you do the dips, you will grow huge. Yeah, I mean, you see, I've been growing quite a bit in the last year and a half to 2 years. So what's up? It's your client. Oh god, here we go. Thank you for follow bubbles. Nice one. Thank you for the gift. Yeah. Well, you were saying about rep ranges and stuff. I mean, I've heard that muscles can even grow with like 3 reps as long as they're done to failure. But then you'd probably have to do more sets, I'm guessing, because each of those sets are probably not going to be that stimulating. But if you can sort of make up for it in volume. So if you'd say did like 6 sets of like 3 reps or something, 6 to 10 sets of like 3 reps. Because I've done like single pull-ups where I just do a single pull-up with like a slow eccentric, and just do a few of those, just greasing the groove. And I can say that, I mean, as long as you're using like full range of motion, and in fact, I think there's the thing with this is the thing, right? When it comes to rep ranges, it's a nuanced topic, because you could probably grow with like low reps if you use full range of motion. Whereas if you're using, say, like if you're doing, say, like small ranges of motion, then especially if you're doing like these shorty reps, like say, for example, when people are doing shoulder press and they're just doing that, you're probably going to need more reps than if you actually go in for the full rep sort of thing. So a lot of it's yeah. I can hear but can't message. Okay, so it's like, so rep ranges and things like that. It's like, oh, I got 22 people in TikTok now. Oh wow! Thank you for follow Rasta baby. Hello, Prashant Balian. Why am I so serious? I do bodybuilding. You can see I'm like, look, we're getting some gains. You can see getting some abs there. Look, it's just yeah, we're getting there. Good excuse to brag about that little as to people into such. What do you mean? Are you talking to me, or what are you talking about? Yeah. Anyway, thank you for the follow, Ted. Well, I did a test and it said I was 18.5% body fat, but I thought I would have been a bit lower than that. I don't know, but it's might not necessarily be accurate. I don't know. I've been kind of doing it on and off, but I've been really focusing in on it since about May last year, or maybe a bit after that, really. But well, I started the creatine around May last year, so that was where I really started to grow. But yeah, yeah. I hope everyone's doing well. Anyway, if you're new here, please follow. Anyway, yeah. What's one of your best ways to recover after a workout? So there's a couple of things I would say. Active recovery, so that's doing, say, like light exercise or just walking, just helping to keep the blood flowing to get nutrients in. Also, meditation, because when you're in a meditative state, that turns on the parasympathetic nervous system. So that can be a good one to add in with like good sleep. So, because some people might find they can do that before sleep, get better night's sleep for that, and they can just like recover a lot better then. So that's things I would suggest. Some people use sauna as well to like um, increase circulation, with blood flow. Um, yeah. So there's a few things that you can do. If I'm missing anything, let me know. But yeah. Arm wrestling, I've not really tried much of that, but I tell you, something happened, right? I once tried arm wrestling somebody and the friggin' table broke. Yeah. And we was like, oops. Yeah, we was at this place about 3 years ago or so, and we were like doing this arm wrestling thing, and we just like the table just collapsed. And we're like, oop. And we ended up like moving to a different one. I was like, oh, uh-oh. And I'll tell you, and then one night was with somebody. I tried arm wrestling them. My friggin' like, I don't know if it was like the connective tissue between the upper and lower arm got like fucked, and I just like, yeah, something happened. Some kind of like, I don't want to say injury because that sounds a bit dramatic, but it's like I strained something there. So yeah, arm wrestling can be kind of dangerous, you know. If you get carried away with it, it can definitely be dangerous. So yeah, thank you for the show, Treasure Musa. Okay, I hope you find what you're looking for. Yeah, one dark Rafi is still there. Um, but yeah, so just trying to like, yeah, just eating a bit of like surplus and just slowly gaining weight. And yeah, it's just I wasn't really used to it, Guillermo. So I was just kind of, yeah, that could have been just. It could also be like warm up as well. Is something they say about, because I remember when I haven't warmed up for, say, before. Because I remember I was trying to do some really strenuous exercise before, and I ended up fucking up my. Or you went shower or something, fucking up my shoulder, like just where I kind of like, yeah, kind of strained my shoulder because I hadn't warmed up or something. So it's probably a good idea to try and do some warm up stuff. So what I did is when I went to the gym, I would go on to like the cross trainer, because you can get like a full body kind of warm up doing that. You know, it's like a good form of cardio, and it's like low impact, so it's a good one to like warm yourself up for your workouts and stuff. And then before I get into pull ups, what I do usually is I'll kind of do a little bit of dead hanging first, just to warm up the lats, so it gets me ready to get the blood flowing into that region, and then I find I can do a bit better once they're warmed up and ready. And yeah, but someone was saying somewhere that if you do your bicep exercises before doing dips, you can do a bit better because you get blood into that region. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, but it sounds interesting. And I got like the other day like 13 body weight dips. So yeah, that's my record so far. And the numbers seem to be going up pretty quickly because only like a few weeks ago I did like 10. So it's like been going up quite quickly. And then a few weeks before that I was like at 8. So I've been gaining like, yeah, reps on dips. Like, what's this? Is John Jones versus Alex Pereira possibly? I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't watch any of that stuff, to be honest. Yeah, you have a blessed day, Virgo. Take care. Hello, Anna. Oh, hello, Beauty Kate. How are we doing today? Prashant Balian, hello. What's that? Nah, bro. What's that? You talking about the John Jones versus Alex Pereira thing? Pereira, whatever it's pronounced. How you doing, Una? Yeah. Hope you're doing well today, everybody. Welcome in here. Share this out if you can. That'd be really appreciated. Cheese gaming. Okay, what's hello, Red Hot Pyro. Ooh, a Brit. What is what is wrong with these people, eh? You know? But yeah, it's just the thing is, right. So the body is like doesn't know the difference between external loads and body weight. So it comes so you can build muscle, well, some muscle with body weight. Now, if you want to maximize muscle, then you're going to start having to add weight to it eventually, because obviously it will get difficult to build muscle with just body weight. Now, there is some people do things like prison workouts and stuff like that, where they do, let's say, 500 push-ups a day, 1,000 push-ups a day. But a lot of people just don't have time to be doing stuff like that, really. I mean, yeah, it can work. And there is a style of push-up that, which is half rep range of motion. And this is something that Jesse Pollack talks about because he's an ex-convict. So, yeah, so he's like, does this like half rep stuff. And to get even more, you could just focus on, like, let's say if you've got parallettes or something, you can get more of that stretch, so you can make it more difficult and just focus on that deep part of the range of motion where there's that stretch that's more challenging, so you can get more out of the push-ups that way. But yeah, Mr. Nova, Mr. Bombastic, hello, Stardust Eve. Hi, I'm just passing by and want to say God bless and protect you. Okay, thank you. I don't follow Jailbirds. Is that another fitness channel or something? I follow Jesse Pollack. Yeah, I've seen he's been getting a lot of like shout outs and different people showing his videos. So it's good that because I know like Bioneer was showing one of his clips on his video because he talked about the prison workout style. Glomo says, you can and should build muscle with body weight because it helps your tendons and connective tissue to catch up to your muscles. Is that because you're not using like heavy loads and stuff? Like when you're doing body weight, you're not using it. Because I think with a lot of the body weight movements, if you're not using you probably don't need as much warm ups for like body weights. I don't think, because there's just not as much strain. I don't think. Like if you're going for like really heavy like dips and stuff, you need more work. You need more warm ups for that. I think heavy dips and pull ups because of the amount of strain that you're putting on your joints and all that kind of stuff. So you want to make sure you warm that up properly. So yeah. Whereas if you're doing a bunch of like body weight circuits and stuff like that, then you probably still want to warm up a bit, but like, yeah. Hello, Valiant. I don't know my net worth really. I don't really look at that. Unknown. I'm from the UK. Where are you from? But yeah, I mean, body weight can be good for that, I suppose. But it's just that a lot of these workouts that people do, like high rep calisthenic stuff, it can take a long time because, like I said, some of these people are doing, 1,000 reps a day of push-ups, 1,000 body weight squats a day or something. Like, it's just, for some people, it's just not sustainable. Like, you can be getting to a point for like with that kind of stuff where it's just not really sustainable. Northern Ireland, hi now, Brian Carey. So yeah, you're a mod, yeah. But I'm just gonna get rid of any negative stuff myself. But what's that? I have a question though. You like some are death trolling and spamming, but you say you accept. What's that? I mean, it's just some of them are just clearly like messing around. Some people are just clearly messing around. So I'm just not. I don't have time for that. Like people want to mess around. I'm just not. I don't have time for that. Like serious people only. Tried to get rid, but it won't let me. Why is that then? I don't know. That's a bit odd, isn't it? Anyway, here's what it is, isn't it? You're saying I'm a mod. No, I'm not saying you're a mod. I'm just. Hang on. What is going on here? I'm talking about Una Connor. Hello, Flower Power. How you doing? I hope you're well. Good to see you. How much do I bench? I don't really do bench. Like I said, I do a lot of calisthenic stuff. So I've done my max on the push-ups was a 25 kilogram weighted push-up. I don't know if I put it out, but it was yeah. I'm getting into fitness, trying to get better every day. Good. One Dark Red says I'm back row. Did you have your shower? Did you say or something? Mitch23, thank you for follow. You doing what's a tickers marathon? I don't know what that is. I've explored Buddhism, not really. Look, yeah. Are you into Buddhism? A9994 says RIP the king. Who's the king? If someone passed away or something. If you need a mod, I'm here. Been here a while now. Okay. It's just that, I mean, the thing is, right, even if sometimes some people can stay, even if they're a bit stupid, it's just because obviously if I start blocking everybody, it can affect the algorithm apparently. So I don't want to end up like jeopardizing the algorithm, even if we get some like, yeah, quick shower, mate, getting dressed now. Okay, fair enough. All right, can we stop spamming? I'm just going to get rid of the spam. So, but thank you for the offer anyway. But yeah, hi Anna. Yeah, we won't be dealing with spamming. Ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Where's that come from? Ain't nobody got time for that. Guess since you're not playing music, you can mod yourself. It's true. Oh yeah. Why? What's music got to do with anything? I don't know. Anyway, any more questions then? Everybody okay? So yes, apparently there's 24 people on TikTok right now. Where are they all? Sort of lurkers at the moment. 8 people on YouTube. I don't really get it sometimes. It says there's 26 now. Well, who are they all? Are they just like, are they all just falling asleep or something? Or are they bots? They're all bots! You good dude, just if you need help, I'm here. Let the trolls in, they will get bored. Remember, strong mind. Don't listen to the news. Yeah. Did you see when I was showing my body before and I just kind of, yeah, showing where I'm at with the progress and stuff? If you look at what I was like a few years ago, you'd be like, what the fuck? I literally looks like where Jack's Fitness started. That was maybe not quite as bad as that, but I was almost at that level when I first started. Do you think starting calisthenics from learning skills only, handstand etc can help? I mean, it's good for learning skills, probably not for building muscle, but yeah, you probably want to have a bit of like hypertrophy stuff in with the skills because a bigger muscle has a potential to be a stronger muscle. So if you're wanting to like improve your strength, then building some muscle at a certain point would be necessary, but that doesn't have to be your primary focus. Yeah, yeah. That got some attention for sure, while showing where you're at. Yeah, yeah. You're 12.5%. Oh, yeah. You said you was 10%. Have you gone up a bit since then? Oh, you have big muscle, says Hulk. So do you still see your abs showing then? Do you do any like particular ab training? Because I remember we was like arguing about how ab training is good for like building is to like well, I mean, yeah, I get that obviously diet is important as well, but Indigo says looking overweight. So is there not anything that you can do about that? We feel 45%. Yeah, sometimes I can be a bit like that where I can notice a bit of, I can pinch a little bit of lower belly or whatever, and it's just yeah. Like someone in the chat the other day come in saying that I have love handles, and that made me a bit conscious. and then afterwards they say, "Oh, I'm just joking" or something. It's like, but it can just get in my head where I'm thinking, "Oh, do I have love handles?" And then I start to kind of question it, even though I don't really. But So how have you measured that body fat? Is that some test at the gym or something that you've done, or bigger muscle is heavier? So yeah, you got to find a balance. Yeah, like I said, up to a certain point, you don't want to have, because when it comes to calisthenics, you don't want to. It's all about muscle in the right places. I think with that, like for example, a gymnast, they don't want to build the massive legs. So if you're wanting to do skills and stuff, probably want to build like muscles in those areas, like doing maybe some isolation for certain exercises that would benefit, like for example, pelican curls. I've heard they can be good for like some of the movements in gymnastics where there's a lot of stretch on the biceps because they emphasize the stretch. So it's more of like a functional exercise for that. Like one and a half rep, one and a half. You're on about one and a half. You've got one and a half abs or something. Do you not train abs then? Um, I remember someone was saying that they come through between 12 to 14% body fat, but for some people, abs come through at around between, um 15 to 20%. So it's varied for each individual. Some people, depending on how they store the fat and also the genetics, ab insertions, and also, if they train their abs, they can maybe show through at a bit higher percentage, like I said, so but that shouldn't necessarily be like an excuse to just get fat and be like somebody who's 23% body fat and be like, oh, but I've got abs though, you know, because there's some guys that are legitimate like the burn mold, but they still have some abs and they're actually kind of fat. Like they're starting to get like a gut on them. They're kind of like starting to get like a dad bod sort of thing. And it's like, yeah, it's not really ideal, is it? Like you don't want to probably get to above 20% body fat, really. That's gonna potentially be bad for your health. So yeah. I don't hate fat people. No, I'm just saying that in terms of like health and hormonal levels and things like that, 10 to 20% is said to be the optimal range. So I would argue, like, yeah, sort of, yeah, if you're going above 20%, then your risk's lower in testosterone and things like that. So it's a guideline, something to follow. I only train core, as in deadlifts, squats. Yeah. I suppose they can train it to some degree, especially on deadlifts if you and squats if you're doing, say, like bracing. Anyone else see it? Yeah, what's that line? I don't know what line. There shouldn't be a line. What do you mean? Flower power. I don't know what you're talking about, but um 18 to 22%. That's like the that's considered. Oh, actually, I think they were saying 18 to 24% is considered as a like normal percentage, but the average person, I would argue, is out of shape, you know. But that's just what, yeah. I can see my abs at 13%, says Gilmore. I mean, it's just I did some like went to into some app and like it said I was 18.5%, but I don't know. These things are probably not that accurate anyway. Like, could be more, could be less, but like I wouldn't want to think I'm any more than that because then that starts to get to a bit, above what I would want to be for sure. But yeah, but different people store it differently. Some people store the fat more in their legs. Some people store it in their butt. Some people store it in their back. So it depends on the where you store it is the important thing because if you store it a lot in your gut, that's not good because you probably have more visceral fat on you. It's the visceral fat that is what's dangerous. Now, subcutaneous fat is not dangerous. So it's once it starts getting to a point where you start carrying a lot of visceral fat. This is why women can tend to store more body fat and it's still healthy because they tend to store it away from where it's dangerous, if you get me. So, yeah. You probably are. I thought I was 10% because I'm mad skinny, but I'm more like 15%. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like I mean, it depends on the lighting, but you can see the look. You can see there's abs there, and it's the depth because it's the lighting and stuff, really. But I mean, my chest is got pretty defined. I don't really have much there. It's just kind of I just have this kind of area here where it's a bit kind of sticking out a little bit, but yeah. Um, so it's just a lot of fat store in the bones. Oh yeah, yeah. There's that as well. There's also what's it called intramuscular fat and stuff. So yeah, you have the perfect body. Oh really? How would they know? I don't know. Yeah, of course you can't get 0%. Like yeah, I mean even 3% is like dangerous because you get these bodybuilders going down to like 3, 4%, and it's like yeah. In the bones or in between cartilage. Interesting. Yeah, yeah. Well, they were saying something about being too lean can end up causing you to have issues with like your joints or something. I've heard that it can cause because it helps to lubricate the joints or something if you have a little bit of fat there. Um, so yeah, that can be a problem. I've heard. Rock climbing. Oh yeah, rock climbing can be a good workout for like your upper body. Because it's kind of like you're using a lot of the pull muscles with that. Tank top and shorts, they've seen it all. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good then. Yeah, yeah. It's anyway. Yeah, thank you, Una Connor. But yeah, it's just trying to just build the muscles up and try and yeah, slowly kind of just keep getting better shape. But people have been noticing things. People started saying, "Do you work out?" Because they can tell. They can just tell just by looking at me that I look like somebody who works out, even with my clothes on now. Whereas, some people what do they call it? Sleeper builds, where unless they take their clothes off, like they take their top off, they can't. People couldn't even tell if they lift or not. So I remember I was talking with Yogi about this because he said maybe it's a good thing that because you can surprise people. Because I remember there was this thing with like Brad Pitt, because remember Fight Club, right? And people are like idolizing Brad Pitt Fight Club, you know. But when he was getting interviewed, and the interviewer was saying, "Oh, you look really skinny, don't you?" or something like that. And it's like because he was wearing clothes, but it's only when he had his like shirt off and he looked ripped and all that. Hello, Marth and Nima, how you doing? It's only when that happened that he looked, jacked or whatever. And it's just, yeah, that's the thing with being at that kind of level of like body fat as well as, I mean, he didn't really have massive amounts of muscle. It was just well defined, kind of like Bruce Lee. That's another one that people look at as well. Like, hi Jenny, thank you for the likes. Bruce Lee had pretty good lats, didn't he? But the thing is, other than that, I mean, he was quite a skinny guy actually. I mean, like he had a bit of muscle, but it just because he was so lean that you could see it all. You want to? Yeah, I'll do 3 push-ups, shall I? Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Right, I'll go above and beyond. 3 push-ups, okay? Watch this, guys. 3 push-ups. You want me to do? Okay. Let's try this. 3 push-ups, okay? Yeah, 3 push-ups. I just have to take this off a second. All right. 3 push-ups, you said? Okay. Knuckles. Watch. Hang on. Try and move stuff out of the way for this. Right. See if I can do it. Oh. Yeah. Fucking hell. Money first, Jim. What you mean, money first? Yeah, I've just thought I'd just kind of show off. I don't really care. I don't really care, you know. I don't need their money. I don't need their money. But yeah, that's the explosive knuckle push-ups. Yeah. Just learned to do that, but look at my friggin' knuckles. I do feel like they're getting a little bit more conditioned now with doing that, because normally, if I'm doing that, oh, we did get it. Oh, thank you for the €2. Oh, nice one. Oh, well, I didn't expect that they would actually do it. Thank you. Yeah, when I first tried doing the knuckle stuff, it was really like hurt my knuckles. So it could be a good way of like conditioning for like I was thinking whether it'd be a good way to condition for like boxing or MMA or something, because you want to have strong knuckles. I guess if it, but then again, you're using gloves when you're doing that. So, but yeah. Anyway, oh, here we go. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for the support. I didn't think they were actually gonna do it, but yeah. Sometimes people surprise you because a lot of people just try and make bullshit claims saying, "Oh, I'll send you money if you do blah blah blah." Um, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, $1 rep, you still there? So, what you think the explosive knuckle push-ups? Yeah, hello, Deaf Bat. What this bingo? Yeah, bingo. Yeah, yeah. Two fat ladies, number 88. Duck and dive, number 25. 33. That's like Illuminati number, isn't it? 33. Bad if on the knuckles. Yeah, it's like, but it's one of those things where it's like you can get used to it. Zayarton, I've just done a few push-ups, but what are you gonna pay me, you know? Are you gonna pay me to do it? Can you please sing I'm walking on sunshine? I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. Don't it feel good? Didn't. Hello, Lance. A guy in my neighborhood, a dentist, was just arrested for dealing fentanyl. I've been going to the guy for, oh God. Hello, DXMXXGG890. Play this song called Wrong by Chris Gray. I don't know. Is that the guy Christian Grey from, what is it, what they call it? 50 Shades of Grey. Hi, James Keary. How you doing? Musician. Maybe I can teach him this year. What, you're a musician? I do mouth harp, innit? Hello, Gage Out. How you doing? Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. You ever get sore forearms from what? In about when you work out? They're a bit sore, a little bit sore the other day when I went working out. from all like gripping the weights and stuff. Hello, Orange. If one drink beer in the morning, afternoon, and evening, does it mean I'm an alcoholic? Depends how much you drink, I guess. You know? That's so cool. Oh, thank you. What's it called? It's mouth. It's a mouth harp. It's a mouth harp. Yeah, that's what it is. Destiny, how you doing? BMD, thank you for the follow. How you doing today, everybody? That dark girl, thank you for the likes. Yeah, yeah. Seven. What's seven? Hello, CZFX or E boy. I don't know what that means, but welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. All right. What do you all want to talk about then today? Everybody okay? Um, hello, Leno Shop. How are you doing? Are you joking? Okay, fair enough. All right. Yeah. Hi, Leno Shop. How you doing? You okay? Hope you well. OMG, you did it. You'll do almost anything on here, eh? Great singing. Seriously, get this guy a record or or acting deal. What? Are you trying to be like? I don't know if are you being serious or not or what. Junior legend. I'm off to the gym. Yeah, you take care. I'm probably gonna go later. So yeah, good luck with that. Let me know how you did on the weights and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, so um you want to buy what? Music. I don't know Ibra Faiza. I don't know that. The only Indian song that I've heard really that comes to my mind is the one that goes like. Does anyone know what that one's called? I don't even know what that one's called. Where it goes. I don't. I mean, I don't even know what the words are and stuff. Does anyone know what it's called? Beatbox. Yeah, yeah. Oh, really? Is that true? I didn't think there'd be a thing as Indian Christmas music because a lot of them don't really celebrate Christmas, right? Thank you. The bells got ringing, ding, ding. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Don't know that. It just reminds me when people are talking about bells or jingle. It reminds me of Christmas, and that's long gone now. So yeah. Everyone okay? It's called the mouth harp, the instrument. This one. Oh, shit. They're all singing. There's one called it's called the Tuvan throat singing where we take in two different sounds like. There you go. That's the actual I think called Tuvan throat sing or something like that. Anyway, yeah. No, it's not an Australian thing. I know it sounds a bit like a didgeridoo, but it's not. It's about trading two different tones at the same time, basically, isn't it? Yeah, double ring. Anyway, how are we doing? Oh God, Rumple. That's the name. Anyway, we've got apparently 26 people watching on TikTok, but yet there's no one hardly talking. Madsby, thank you for the likes. How's it going? Hope you're well today. 27 now, apparently. Oh, really? Not too bad. Sorry, it's been going for a while. Well, I was live earlier as well. I might restart it, guys. I don't know. 'Cause it has gone a bit quieter, so I might start up another one on YouTube. So yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be coming back on